We had one guy on the site and he called himself Farmer Dave. And through this particular part of the cycle, as we're working our way higher and DeFi is rocking and rolling and everybody's having fun in the crypto space and new projects, airdrops, all that kind of fun stuff, Farmer Dave, and I want all of you to be Farmer Daves too. You're just having a great old time. Then we go into the parabolic phase, and where literally the last like 6 months of the window, prices go absolutely insane. This guy here, he changed his name from Farmer Dave, which is a nice conservative profession, to Astronaut Dave. I think right now we are in Farmer Dave mode. Once we get on the other side of this election, then I think we transition into Astronaut Dave world. And this is where you're going to make your fortunes. If you can establish risk-free trades, I think your best bet right now is try and get those risk-free positions on and then just let this market run. If you want to, maybe sell half on a double, maybe sell half on a triple, and then just take the rest of the coins, you get basically a risk-free trade. Just take the rest of those coins and just go put them on some USB device and bury it in your backyard so Big Brother can't get to them. And then just come back and, next. In fact, actually, I think I even did this chart. I did a chart up here and it actually showed a nice correlation of the end of 2025, beginning. Actually, I think I did it on a log scale like that. Yeah, there you go. If we think log scale, and these fib studies, I think, are drawn off a log scale. Yep, drawn off log. Look where 4669 lines up. Two of them. Oh boy, that's $70 a fucking coin. Do we really need to be in a big hurry to do anything on this thing here at $9 a coin? I'd say just leave it alone. I wouldn't be surprised if we come into these 2.618s and you might even have a bit of back and forth, right? Kind of idea. But I don't think it's in our best interest to step in front of this market for a while. This should go on for quite a while. What's even scary about this, and I could very easily see this, folks, I really could, is, our cycle really shouldn't come to an end. So our cycle really shouldn't come to an end until 2026. So notice, look at that, 877s and that trend line. This is low to high trend lines. These are incredibly powerful trend lines. And, we probably have a first stop in here around 70, $80. And then we have a push all the way up top into this end of this cycle. And you know what this is? This is, I was mentioning this the other day, but I'll mention it again. This is going to be, if we compare it to previous cycles, we had one guy on the site and he called himself Farmer Dave. And through this particular part of the cycle, as we're working our way higher and DeFi is rocking and rolling and everybody's having fun in the crypto space and new projects, airdrops, all that kind of fun stuff, Farmer Dave, and I want all of you to be Farmer Daves too. You're just having a great old time. Then we go into the parabolic phase, and this is what often happens. In fact, Stuart even showed you this in the video yesterday, where like literally the last like 6 months of the window, prices go absolutely insane. And this is where, of course, you remember the lunatics, you remember that nonsense? Three Arrows Capital. When the asset doubles, don't sell half, buy more. Oh God, that's the stupidest thing I ever heard. But this is the kind of environment. And this guy here, I mean, this was absolutely perfect. He changed his name from Farmer Dave, which is a nice conservative profession, to Astronaut Dave. I don't know if I spelled astronaut correct or not. Usually my spelling is horrific, but you get the idea. Nope, I spelled it wrong. Astronaut, is that how you spell it? Anyway, called himself Astronaut Dave. And your job through this window, and Sjord is doing this, and I would highly encourage all of you to do it. I'm trying to acquire as many Schalt coins as possible, but point I would just make is I think right now we are in Farmer Dave mode. Once we get on the other side of this election, then I think we transition into Astronaut Dave world. And this is where you're going to make your fortunes in this space. And believe it or not, Like I said, you could have Trump win, and then it's going to be rah rah business, and business is going to go absolutely crazy. I mean, how did Bitcoin act when Trump was president? And considering the cycles, I've said repeatedly that I think that this cycle is the 1516 cycle repeating itself. And I think that Mr. Fink knows this. And so I think that this is where we are right now. And look at what's coming down the pike. So there is the rest of 2024. And look at what 2017 did. Are you ready for this, folks? Here you are right now. Here is what I think the rest of 2024 looks like, and the market will actually be firm into the end of the year. This is our Farmer Dave scenario, but look at what 2025 is going to give us. And I think the end of 2025, beginning of 2026, we all have to fucking ring the register hard.